Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you guys how Fiverr really works. The things you need to know as a seller on Fiverr and as a buyer on Fiverr. How to get the right client to work for you as a buyer on Fiverr. And as a seller, you need to understand this platform so that you can earn and be a successful seller as well. So if this is your first time of watching any of my video, kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification as well. And also I will appreciate you guys dropping some comments after watching this video so that I understand I can see what you guys feel about this video and I will know what to improve on. And if there is any question you guys think I need to attend to, you guys can just ask in the comments below and I will definitely see to it as soon as I can. So let's get started. So this is www.fiverr.com. This is the Fiverr landing page. This is the Fiverr landing page. So this is Fiverr. If you want to join, you can just kindly click here and you sign up. But that's not what we're going to be doing today. And if you want, I really have an account and you want to sign in, you can just click on this button and sign in. But that's not what we're going to be doing today. What I will be doing today is exploring how the whole website works, and we understanding one or two things that is necessary that we need to understand. So let's get started. So Fiverr is a community, a very big community. Fiverr was they started this business in 2010. That was about 11 years ago, about, yeah, 11 plus years. So on the 1st of February, it will be clocking 12 years. On the 1st of February, it will be clocking 12 years that they have started this platform. So Fiverr is just like a middleman, like connecting both buyers and clients together. And what they do is they render digital services like um digital marketing, website design, graphic design, and any other thing you could think of. So Fiverr has their head office at Israel. So it's an Israel freelancing company. So let's get started. So Fiverr has different kind of niche and sub niches that people can go into. So out of the niches and sub niches that Fiverr has, we have the graphics and design. So under the graphics and design, we have so many sub niches such as logo design, gaming design, art and illustration, web and app design, social media design, and any more, anyone you could think of. So we also have the digital marketing niche where we have different sub niches: social media marketing, social media advertisement, the SEO, we have the SCM, we have the affiliate marketing, we have the e-commerce market, and any other thing. So it goes for the writing and translation. Under the writing and translation, we have the article, we have the article and blog post, we have the translation, the proofreading, editing, and so more. So we have the video and animation as well. We have the music and audio. We have the music and audio as well. Apart from the video and animation, we have the music and audio, whereby we have the DJ mixing, we have the music editing, we have the mixing and mastering, we have the voiceover and any other thing, jingle. We have the programming and tech for the programmers. We have the website design, we have the app development, we have the game development. We also have the business, whereby we discuss about the business plan, we discuss about marketing strategy, sales, e-commerce management, market research, data entry, and a lot more. We also have about the lifestyle. So under the lifestyle, we have life coaching, dance lesson, fitness lesson, traveling, and so many more. So we'll be exploring how Fiverr really works. What are the things that you need to know as a seller on Fiverr and as a buyer on Fiverr? So and here we have the trending as well. This is where we get to know about the trending gigs, like the trending services that are here on Fiverr. So before we proceed, I'll be doing something briefly. I'll be introducing us to an extension. I'll be installing an extension right now, the Fiverr Quick View. The Fiverr Quick View is an important extension that we'll be using in this tutorial to help us to know a lot of things without we stressing ourselves too much. Let me just put it like that. So um let me search for it now. Fiverr Quick View. So that be it. We have Fiverr Quick View. Yes, this is it. Fiverr Quick View. Over 5 million, okay, over 20,000 users has logged in it. Like has given review. That's given review, but over 5 million has already installed it. Over 20,000 gave review about it. So we'll be making use of this extension. What is the usefulness of this extension? Let me tell us one or two things about this extension. The first thing I want you to know about this extension is that with the help of this extension, when looking at a gig, you can know the number of orders the person have in queue, like without clicking on the gig. You can okay, let me you can know the number of orders the person has in queue. You can know the number of people that add the person's gig to favorite with the help of this gig. And with the help of this gig as well, you can know your buyer's details when you want to send buyer's request. Maybe you now some you'll be wondering, some sellers will just send out request pretending to be a buyer. And what they also looking for is that what they get your strategies, they get your proposal, and they start using your proposal template to send their own offers. So for you to keep yourself safe from that, you can easily detect and know, because when you just check this person profile, you see what the person is rendering and everything. So let me just let me show us how the let me show us how the extension works. Now this is logo and design. So let's see how the extension works now. So with the help of this extension now, I've already installed this extension. It will show me more related keywords that are relating to this logo design. It will show me more keywords related to this logo design, and it won't. That's why it's loading here, like more focused keywords. And apart from that, it will show me, okay, yeah, this is it. So this is it. This green button with the help of this extension, this green button shows that this person, the total number of orders the person have in queue. So that means this person have 86 orders in queue, and this red here shows the total number of people that have added this person's gig to favorite. So you can see them, you can see it's working. So and here are the other focus keyword, top focus keyword that are related to logo design. Now let's see the difference. Let's see the difference now. So I will go to this to my extension. I will go to my extension and I will switch off the extension. Now let's come back here and let's refresh and let's see. Now it's no longer there, it's no longer active, right? It's no longer active, right? So now let's see if it will load and it will show us the same result. Just like so, can you see? It's not showing us anything because the extension is not there. So that's the function of the extension. It's a very powerful extension that is needed for both buyers and seller on Fiverr. So that if you're coming to Fiverr and you are kind of busy, you don't want to waste much of your time. So with the help of the extension, you can just easily know what you are focusing on. We have some buyers that they don't like giving project to sellers. I'm refreshing it again now. They don't like giving projects to sellers that doesn't have much work. Like they will be like, oh, it's not professional. Because if it's professional, it would have gotten more orders and the likes. And we have some buyers as well that will come that will like, oh, he has 120 orders in queue. How can he have time to provide me a quality job? So let me go for the person that still has 8 orders in queue so that I can get a quality job. So mentality are different and everyone has different goals. So let's continue. Now that's just the beginning. So okay, this is graphics and design. So we have different people in graphics and design. So I want to try and make us to understand something about Fiverr that I've studied Fiverr and I say this one thing work in Fiverr here. So here, if you click on graphic on logo design, if you click on logo design, here, we're having how many people here? We're having 6,677, right? Let's take note. Now let me come here and search for logo design. When I search for logo designer, so okay, so it's showing me how many people. So it's showing me 193,032. It's huge, a lot. Now the question that majority asks is why? Like why when I came like when I come here and I click on logo design, it's showing me 6,000 plus. And why is it that when I'm here and I search for it in the search box here, it's showing me one close to 200,000? So now let me explain the reason why it's like that. The reason why it's like that is that Fiverr has checked some gig, see how those sellers kind of render their service, and they be like, oh, these sellers are very good. They render the best of the best services. So Fiverr will try to promote their gigs to audience, because Fiverr know that some most buyers will come here, graphics and design, and just go straight to clicking logo design. I need a logo designer, and just click on it. So those gigs that they want to give the best and the best service. They want to give no, they want to give the best and the best gig to their buyers. in order to keep the buyers to come over and over again. So that's what Fiverr are doing. Fiverr are promoting those gigs as the best gig. So if your gig is there, you are very lucky. You have a higher chance of getting orders. So you have to come here to come and present the best of the best work. So if you are presenting the best of the best work, Fiverr will promote you and they will see that you get a lot of orders in order to keep both you and your and the right buyers in contact together. So but when you come here, we have lot of like everyone in logo design. Once you add logo design to your gig or to your search tag, or probably as you maybe use it as one of your main keyword when creating your while writing your gig title. So your gig will definitely show it, and we have 193,000 plus. It's very competitive, extremely competitive. But the fact is that um there are a lot of buyers here on Fiverr. No matter how competitive it is, you will definitely get orders if you can render the best service. No matter how competitive Fiverr is, you will definitely get orders because Fiverr spend a lot in running ads and try to get a lot of buyers to their platform in order to make it lively for both sellers and buyers. So this is one of it. So logo design. So now, coming still on the logo design aspect. So if I come down here and I search for brand style guides. So let's click on it and let's see. So we have 5,700 plus of people that Fiverr have promoted their gig here. So I'll be doing something now. I'll be explaining now. Okay, let me explain what this gig is. So in this gig, this is the person's gig image. Yes, the image you are seeing here is represent the person's gig image. If this person has added the video, it will be showing the video. Like video will come before image. But because this person added just an image, added only image, that's why you're seeing image here. Here the logo farm 01 is the seller's username, like the seller's username of Fiverr. This is the seller's username, and this is the seller's logo here. This is sellers will get logo farm 01. And so this is the seller's gig title. I will design unique brand style guide with my stamp logo. This is the seller's gig title. And this brand book, graphic design are the seller's search tag for this particular gig. Then this seller have a rating of 4.9 out of 5. And 196 people has given review to these sellers. So he has 5 orders in queue and has 341 people that has added his or her gig to favorite. So and his gig is starting from $10. That the least amount he renders is $10 for this particular gig. So now I'll be opening this person's gig and we try to analyze it so that I'll use it to explain how Fiverr gig really is, what you need to understand about Fiverr gig. So now this person niche is graphic design and brand style guides. Okay, why is this very important? I always tell people that this side is very important. That as a seller, you need to understand what it really means. Graphic design, brand style guide. What does it really mean? This we determine we have a long way in determining the kind of buyer's request you see because your it's just like this. Okay, let me explain in a more simpler way. Now you are picking graphic design. I'm a seller. I'm a buyer, rather. Let me use myself as a buyer. Um, I put graphics design and brand style guide. And meanwhile, what you put in your own is graphics design and logo design. But because we are not aligned, your own is graphic design, logo design. My own is graphic design, brand style guide. So we are not aligned with each other. So when I'm sending request out, you won't see it because your own gig falls under graphic design, brand style guide, and my own gigs fall under graphic design, logo design. Please do you get what I'm saying? So you won't be able to see my request. And so you have to firstly understand that for this particular niche and sub niche that I'm creating my gig for, like what for this particular gig, which niche and sub niche best fits it. So we have to understand that. That's the first thing we have to understand. So now this is your gig title. Your gig title is a kind of a short sentence. Let me just put a short sentence that describes your whole service. So this is what you'll be doing. You are telling us your gig title. So okay, let's take for example. Let me go back. Let me come here. Now, if I look at your gig title and I see that your gig title isn't telling me what I want, Then I check other people's gig title. So that means your gig title must be for you to get a lot of orders. I want you to take note of something. Your gig title must be a trendy gig title. Like it must contain all keywords, like all keywords that a buyers will definitely want. And I always advise people like make your gig title short. Like I won't need of clicking on your gig before seeing the rest of your gig title. Okay, let me make use of this as an example. Let me use of this as an example. This person gig title is too long that I have to click on this on her gig. I'm seeing a lady here. I have to click on her gig before I can read the whole gig title. Some people don't have the time, and so just make it short, 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 short. Like 60 characters is okay. Let me show and down. See others. You can see others gig title very short. Others gig title very short. Other people give that very short. Oh, this one is long again, so I have to click on it before seeing the whole of the story of this gig title. So back to this. So I've explained what the gig title is. So now this is the gig image. The image showing like your gig image can be a sample, can be like your gig image is like a banner that you're using to advertise your service. That okay, you guys check me out. This is what I do. This is what I do in my store. This is what I do. So that's what your gig is. Your gig is just okay. Let me explain how. Let me give a more explanation about the gig. Your gig on Fiverr is very important because your gig is what represents you in the marketplace. I want you to know that your gig is what represents you in the marketplace. So if you have an account and you do not create a gig, you are not on Fiverr marketplace. Until you create a gig, that's when Fiverr recognizes that on their marketplace and you need a buyer. So your gig is what will be saying everything about you. So your gig image must be very attractive, catchy, extremely catchy. Oh, this is logo design niche actually. So a graphics design niche. So we don't expect something bad. But let me go to where is not kind of a graphics design and less of graphics design skill. Video and animation they will still we must know about graphics. So let's go to okay, let's pick something like okay, let's pick like SEO. Yeah, I'm still coming to this digital marketing to explain some things before. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. So now you can see I told you that if they have added video, if that particular client has added video, that the video will come up first before the image or anything. So this one added video and the video is coming up. So you can compare the kind of graphics that you're seeing on here. You can compare it to that. You can compare it to this. So you can compare it to this. It's the quality and the likes. Because it's a graphic design, it you expect a very touch, a very beautiful and captivating design actually. That's what we're expecting. So back to what I'm saying. So these are the um samples like the gig image. You have the chance. You're only opportunity of adding just 3 gig image. And take note, in your gig image, you must not add any outside contact like your phone number, your email, your social media handles. It must not be on your gig image. I want you to take note of that because Fiverr does not accept you and your clients talking out of their platform. Fiverr is the one connecting you for both safety of you and your and your client to get you safe from being frauded by your buyer and to make your buyers being safe by being frauded by the sellers. So for that, for those safety, it is mandatory and advisable that you keep all information, contact, chat, everything on Fiverr only. So still on explaining the gig. So you can only add just 3 gig images on your Fiverr account. So this is it. As time goes on, or if you like you can turn it on. That's in the next lecture probably I will be discussing about it, where if you want to deliver and if you want to deliver an order, Fiverr will ask you that do you want to turn it on that this particular order will show on your gig image so that people can see that okay these are part of the past work you've done and they can kind of look at it. So I think that's what this person has done here because he has more than 3 images. So let's see. So that means the remaining images, can you see? The remaining images are from the past work he has done. And this is the comment from that particular buyer. This is the comment from that particular buyer. Let's check another one. Can you see? Do you get what I'm saying now? So that's it. Okay. So now I'll be discussing here the package. On Fiverr, you have 2 options. Either you create a gig package, like a gig with just a single package, or you create a gig with 3 packages. So if we are creating a gig with 3 packages, then we have the basic, the standard, and we have the premium. So this is one thing as a seller. Take note, your basic must be less, must be less to standard, and must be less compared your standard must be less compared to premium. I want to take note of that. So that means at the premium level, you are going to be rendering the highest sum of work, then at the standard a bit lower, and at the basic very lower. So you have to give your basic your own name. You can still name it basic if you like, but this one choose to name it seed, plant, tree. So depending on what you want to give to it, then you write what you'll be doing at the basic. That's the gig package description. What you'll be doing at the standard, what you'll be doing at the premium, then your pricing $95, $40, $10, and the delivery day and everything that you have to do. You just add it here according to your niche and according to the service you render. Also, so here we'll be discussing about the gig. About the gig. This about the gig is the description of the gig. This is where you see what the person is saying about the gig. So you have to read as a buyer, you have to read the description of the gig so that you know or you understand the service the person is rendering into details. So in the gig description, the person will have taken time to read to have written everything he or she will be rendering in the gig, like in a very explanatory enough. And if you have any question, you can just um contact the seller here by sending a message. And if you think you don't have any question that you really love the package and everything, you can just continue and you will place another. So here is about the seller. You see the seller quote, cultivation for the brand design, the seller name. This is seller level. The seller is level 2. This is I'll be explaining this later on in the video, the levels on Fiverr and how to attain those levels. This is the seller logo. So this is where you see a full information about this particular seller. So you know that from here, you know that the seller is from India. The seller joined July 2021. So that's about 7 months ago. And within 7 months, this seller is a level 2 seller already. So last delivery about 3 hours. Average response rate 1 hour. So this everything about the seller. The seller provide. This is the seller provide. The waste from the seller provide. So and this is the package again. Then so this is one thing about Fiverr. This one about Fiverr. Fiverr always try to make sure that they please their buyers. That's one thing I've seen about this platform. So Fiverr see that okay, you might not like this particular person's gig. Fiverr will give gigs that are even related to it, and they will recommend it for you. That okay, if you don't like this, check this out, check this out. So they give you a pro verified gig, they give you another level 2 seller gig. So check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. So that in case if you don't like the person's gig. And this is where you see the breakdown of the review. So that means out of 196 reviews this particular buyer has, um 179 179 buyers has given her 5 star, 16 4 star, then 1 3 star. So from this you see that this buyer is a very great buyer, and this seller rather, this seller is a very great seller. Is a very great seller. He or she must have been doing a very great job to have been able to attain this kind of reviews from buyers. So these are the other service rendered by the same seller. So let's go back to well yeah, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. So let's go back to this. So I'll be able to explain how a gig operates. I'll be able to explain it to us. So let's go back to this. So what I'll be explaining next now in this video is how to use Fiverr filters to get the right buyers. So I'll be doing something briefly. So we have some. So you might come as a buyer and you'll be like, oh, I need someone to answer me as quick as I am. I need someone to. I don't want to send you message and I'll be waiting for hours before you reply. Oh, I need so. I'm very busy. I'm a very busy person, and in the next 2 hours I will be going to work and like. So I need someone to reply my message as soon as I can, and like it's very easy. So just come here, online sellers. So once you just click on this, you see the total number of people. So we have 260 people that are online from this particular list. So you can see them. The green button here, the green button here showing that they are online. The green button here showing they are online. The green button here showing they are online. So you can just easily contact them, and there is very high probability that they will reply your message as soon as they can. all of them here are online. Like, so you can just, another thing you can use as a as that you can use, these are the Fiverr filters, like the Fiverr filters that we have. So, and that is that you can use is, okay, maybe you want to check the seller's details, that okay, okay, I need a professional, I need just top rated, like a top rated seller. Later on in this video, I'll be explaining the difference between new seller level 1, level 2, top rated, Fiverr Pro, Fiverr Studio, Fiverr business account, and the likes. I'll be explaining it to us. So maybe like, oh, I need a top rated seller. So you can just come here, click on top rated seller. So it will really show you the top rated sellers that are here. Oh, I don't need a top rated, I need a level 2, I need a level 1, I need a new seller. So you can just come here. I need someone that can speak Spanish. So you see 120 1,000 plus people here can, one seller can speak Spanish. I can also come here and say that, okay, for this particular project, I need someone from the United States who can understand the United States market and get me the best job. So you can just come here. So let's try to apply some and we see. So let me click on top rated. So I need top rated. Okay. So let me click on apply and we see. So it's showing me the 35 people that are top rated. So we have them here. We have them here. So these are the 35 people that are top rated. The whole 35 top rated sellers from Fiverr. So in case if you want the top rated, it will really show you. So you can just come and be like, okay, let me clear off the filter. So let me clear off I can clear off the filter. So you can just come and feel like, oh, I'm seeing $10, I'm seeing $5 and the like. Okay, let me go for my budget, and I see. Let me see sellers that go for my budget. Like, okay, you can still apply. So you can just come. Okay, the minimum of I need a quality job. A buyer can just come. I need a quality job. So I need a job of like 50. I need a seller that has rendered me 50 to $100. Oh, I don't trust those that give at $5. They give at a cheaper rate, and at the end of the day, they don't give. So I just decided to go for the one that give at the higher rate, and still they will give you a very quality job. You may think that a higher rate gives a quality job, so you can just decide to go, and by doing that it will show. So I'm just teaching you how to use these filters, actually, like the way to use these filters. So in case you want to discuss about the delivery time, like, oh, I need someone that can just, I'm very in need of this, someone that will express it in the next 24 hours. You click on apply, then you see. So you have some that will deliver in next 24 hours, 1,000 plus people. So also, let me clear these filters off. Let me clear these filters off. So also you may need a pro verified seller. I need a professional. You want a professional to kind of get your job done for you. So you have a pro verified seller. All these here, all these sellers here are pro verified, and they can get you your job done um as soon as have imagined or as you want. So that's how to use Fiverr filters. So now the next thing I will be doing now is explaining the difference. Oh, some with like, okay, what does it mean to be a Fiverr new seller? What does it mean to be a Fiverr Pro and the likes? Like, what does it really mean to be a Fiverr Pro and like? So that's what I'll be doing in this video now. Like, I'll be explaining the requirement for a new seller for level 1, level 2, top rated, Fiverr Pro, Fiverr Choice, Fiverr Studio, and also Fiverr business account. So let's get started. So before that, okay, let's use another niche for that particular one. Like, we have explored the graphic design niche a bit. So let's go to digital marketing now. So let's continue. Now, yeah, let's pick the social media marketing now. I'll use this one to explain what we're really talking about. So we have level 2 sellers here, we have top rated. Now let me explain. I want you to know that once you create a Fiverr account, once you create a Fiverr account, Let's speak new sellers now. Apply. Once you create a Fiverr account, you'll be given a badge, which is the new seller. So you won't be given any badge. Yeah, let me just be like that. But the name that you'll be referred to is as the new seller. You won't be given any badge, but you'll be referred to as the new seller. You can see those everyone here. They are not given any badge, but they are all referred to here as what as a new seller. So what are the benefits? As a Fiverr new seller, you have the chance of creating up to 7 gigs in a account, like in just one account. And mind you, Fiverr does not accept you having more than one account. So on one of these days, I'll be doing video explaining why Fiverr blocks account, explaining Fiverr TOS to you guys, so that you, as a Fiverr seller, you know how to be safe on Fiverr and to avoid your account being blocked. Because another thing is, once Fiverr block your account, you do not have any right to create another account according to Fiverr rules. If you create another account and they suspect you that you are still the same person coming over again, Fiverr will still disable the new account. So as a new seller, you have the chance of creating up to 7 gigs. So for you to know that, okay, you don't need of creating multiple accounts. One account is okay, 7 gigs. Then you manage your account very well. You have the chance of adding two extra services per gig. Okay. For each gig that you create as a new seller, you can only add two extra service. Maybe let me check if I can get one of these gig here that has extra service, so that you see what extra service really is. Oh, this isn't. No, this is not having as well. This is not having either. This is not having. No, this is not having. Oh, no, no, no. So let me still check. I want us to understand what it really is. The gig extra. This is not having either. This is not having either. And let me check the last one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't get a gig that have but gig extra. Okay, let me explain what gig extra is, and maybe you will grab. Okay, for gig extra, okay, now let me use this as example. At this basic, this one is saying promote your video to 1,000 audience through Google Ads campaign. So and at the standard, it's saying promote to 2,000 audience at this Google Ads campaign. So this person can just add in the gigs extra that, okay, for this one, if you want me to promote to 500 more people, I'll be charging. Let's say this person is charging $10 as the basic. Let's use that as an example. So this person can use that to be like, okay, if you want me to provide 500 more audience at for this particular basic package, I will be charging $5 more. You can be like 1,000 audience isn't good for me. Can't you just give me 1,500, like 1,500 audience? So now I'm like, okay, don't worry. So in the gig extra, the person will be adding there that okay, I can add 500 more audience, and for adding more 500 more audience, I'll be charging $5. That's just what gig extra is. So back to what I'm explaining. As a Fiverr new seller, you can have two two extra services per gig, um, and for each extra service, you can add $5, $10, and $20. That's all. Like that's all. So you can also send a custom offers up to $20,000 each. Up to $20,000 each. This custom offer is when a buyer contacts you and you discuss what maybe he or she wants beyond what is on your gig, and the person see that, okay, from what I'm seeing here, you are the best for this job, you are very good for this job. So the person can just say that, okay, why can't you just create me some gig extra, like you just let's do that. So you have the chance of charging up to 20 dollars USD as gig extra. Then as a new seller, you can withdraw your earning after 14 days. After 14 days. So that's as a new seller. So to become a level one seller, as a level one seller, you're already climbing up and you are okay. Let's let me close this and level one and let me click on apply. Okay, I'm back here. So um going back to level one of a thing. So for you to acquire, let me click on level one. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Level one, apply. So for you to be qualified to be a level one seller, for you to be qualified to be a level one seller, these are the requirements. The first thing is you must be an active seller for at least 60 days. Like must be an active seller. Like I've been on Fiverr for about for the minimum of 60 days. So that they believe that for that 60 days you must have understand one or two things about Fiverr by then. We'll have known how the platform really works and the likes. Another thing is that you must have completed at least 10 orders, and from those 10 orders you must have earned at least $400 at least. So that means within the space of that 60 days you can complete more than 10 orders, and you can earn more than $400. But for you to attain that next level, you have to make sure that you earn that. Then you must maintain a rating of 4.7 starting over 60 days. You must maintain that rating of 4.7 over 60 days. You must deliver you must have a response rate of at least 90% response rate on Fiverr before you can, as a new seller, before you can be able to be qualified as a level one, as a level one seller. Also, you must, from your other completion, you must be able to have scored at least 90% as well over that 60 days from your other completion. And from on time delivery, 90 days, that means you must deliver your project on time, 12 hours to the project due. Fiverr will definitely send you a reminder notification to let you know that, oh, you have a project that you have to deliver in next 12 hours, so that you get things done and you deliver them in next 12 hours as well. So, and also you must have stayed 30 days without violating Fiverr rules. Like that is very, very important. Don't try to violate Fiverr rules. If you do that, Fiverr will hesitate to disable your account. Fiverr are very good at that. So, what will you get as a level one seller? This is it. As a level one seller, I told you, as a new seller, you have the right of creating 7 gigs as max. That the maximum you can create is 7 gigs. But as a level one seller, you are chance of creating up to 10 gigs, and you can add 4 gig extra. So these are level one sellers here now. So you can add 4 gigs extra of $5, $10, $20, and $40. Or maybe I put some things in writing so that you see. Yeah, I put some things in writing so that you could see, so that it doesn't see. So as a new seller, so this is it. As a new seller, you can create. So as a new seller, you can create 7 gigs. You can create 7 gigs. As a new seller, you can create 7 gigs, 7 gigs as a new seller. So you can create 7 gigs as a new seller, and you can add 2 gig extra, 2 gig extra as a new seller. And also as a new seller, you can add custom offer of 20,000 USD custom offer as a new seller. So and you can withdraw your earning. You can withdraw your earning in 14 days. Your earning in 14 days. That's as a new seller. As a new seller. Then as level one, the benefit of level one is you can create 10 gigs. That's as level one. You can create 10 gigs as level one. You can add 4 gig extra, 4 gig extra as level one. As level one also, you can add a custom offer of 20,000 USD, and you withdraw your earning in 14 days. In 14 days. So the requirement to become a level one, the requirement to become a level one, requirement to become a level one, you need to you need to stay like you need to complete 10 orders. The main one, complete 10 orders, complete 10 orders, earn $400. You need to earn $400. You need to maintain a rating of 4.7 rating, 4.7 rating. So and you have to maintain 60 days, 60 days without warning, 60 days, 30 days without warning rather. You have to stay 30 days without warning, 30 days without warning. So you have to stay 30 days without warning. You have to stay 60 days as an active seller. You have to maintain deliver like delivering in 90%, like 90% delivering. You have to deliver within 90%. You have to deliver you have to have a 90% delivering, like 90% of time delivering, 90% order completion, 90% response rate. That's as a for you to get to level one. So let's proceed and let's move to the next one. That's for you to get to a level two. Yeah, for you to get to a level two. Now let's check level two sellers. So yeah, we checked the level one seller. So let's clear the filter. So for you to become a level two, like for you to become a level two seller, for you to become a level two seller, you must be an active seller for 120 days. Must be an active seller for 120 days. You must complete at least 50 orders. You must have earned at least 2,000 USD. You must maintain a rating of 4.7 as well. You must maintain a rating of 4.7. You must score, okay. You must score. So okay, let's check the level two sellers. So you must score 90% order completion rate over 60 days. You must achieve 90% on time delivery, and you must take 30 days without warning. So that's as a level two seller. That's as a level two seller. So and this is as a level two seller, you can create up to 20 active gigs. That's as a level two seller. You can have up to 20 active gigs. You have to add you can add 5 gig extra, like per gig, $5, $10, $20, $40, $50. You can send custom offer up to 20,000 USD each. You will enjoy priority customer support as a level two. Like the customer support they will be eager and they'll be quick in responding to you. Then you can withdraw your earning after 14 days as well. That's as a level two seller. So you can see the benefits are very, 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 very numerous. So now let's check that of our top rated sellers. As a top rated seller is to become a top rated seller on Fiverr isn't an easy job. You must have given a lot of sacrifice and likes. So let's discuss about top rated seller. So as a top rated seller, for you to become a top rated seller, because this is the highest status you can achieve on Fiverr, and is a recognition of all your hard work, like a very good recognition of all your hard work. Like, oh, you have really, really put in your best to get to this stage, and Fiverr will respect you for that. They will really, really, really respect you. So, as a top rated seller, for you to become a top rated seller, you must have stayed active for 180 days. Like, you must be an active seller for 180 days, completed at least $100, 100 orders, and you must have earned at least to 20,000 USD, at least 20,000 USD. So all those you are seeing here as a top rated, that means that earn 20,000 USD. That's what it literally means. So you must maintain a rating of 4.7. Your delivery, your response rate, your on-time delivery, and your order completion must be at least 90%, and you must stay with that one for 30 days, just as others. Then also, what are the benefit of being a top rated? As a top rated seller, you can have up to 30 gigs. So you can add up to 6 gig extra per gig, $5, $10, $20, $40, $50, $100. Then you can create a custom offer of up to 20,000 USD, enjoy priority customer support, and you can withdraw your earning after 7 days. That's about top rated. So you don't need to wait for 14 days just as other does before you withdraw your fund. So in the space of 7 days, your fund is cleared once you're a top rated seller. Because Fiverr have trust you and Fiverr respect you for the hard work you have put in to be able to attain this batch as a top rated seller. So I'll be explaining I'll be explaining other badge that you can receive from Fiverr, such as Raise Talent. People will always wonder that how the Fiverr give a Raise Talent badge. Fiverr pick it randomly. Like actually, Fiverr pick Raise Talent randomly. Fiverr check your gig, check how active you are. You have taken some tests on Fiverr. Do this. You have taken some tests on Fiverr. You have taken some free courses or maybe paid courses and the likes. So Fiverr might give you your Raising Talent badge. Also, we have the Fiverr Choice, Fiverr Choice badge. I saw it, or I think I saw it with a new seller here. For the Fiverr Choice badge, that Fiverr Choice badge is given to sellers. Okay, this is it here. It's given to sellers that have proven to have been the best recently. Like they have gotten a very good reviews from their buyers. Like buyers giving reviews, tips, giving a good review, 5 stars, tips, and the likes. So Fiverr we decided to give them Fiverr choice that she's at the peak of her career now, like she's very really doing well. So they will give her the Fiverr choice so that others could trust her and could really come for their service and they could really come to her for help and she render quality work. So another one is Pro Verified. For Fiverr Pro Verified, it's not easy to become a Pro Verified on Fiverr because this Pro Verified is one of the most competitive batch I've ever seen on Fiverr. Like I'm actually bidding on Fiverr on Pro Verified on my account. Like I've submitted my proposal now since the past I think 3 months. No reply from Fiverr. I tried to contact their customer support. I was told that I have to be extremely patient, that they have um lots of sellers. They have lots of sellers competing for this Pro Verified. So it normally take time, lot of time before they check it out, before decided that oh let's pick this and that. So if you want to compete for very soon I'll be doing a video explaining how you can compete and get the badge of a Pro Verified. So these Pro Verified are sellers that they have been tested and they have been trusted by Fiverr, like in term of skills, exam, and any other thing like project. And Fiverr has seen that they are very, 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 very good. So because they are good, Fiverr will be giving them the badge Pro Verified. That's the Pro Verified. So Pro Verified are the expertise in this niche. Like they are the expertise in what they do. So we also have another batch, which is the Fiverr business. The Fiverr business is if you're a seller and you want to have a buyer account. So you get a Fiverr business account. So that one you meet Fiverr. So if you have a seller that is a Fiverr business, trust them. They are really, really, really great. So they are not here to steal your strategy or anything. They really, really want to work. But you have some sellers that will just put out offers and will be like, drop your proposal, drop your link, your portfolio link. At the end of the day, you just find out that they start using your strategies and the likes. So always try to use this extension, Fiverr Quick View, so that you can check your buyers pro details. So once you check your buyer details, you're able to know that if it's real or it's not. So with the Fiverr business account, you can schedule a Zoom meeting with your client. With like, you're a seller at the same time a buyer, so you can schedule a Zoom meeting to the with the person that you want to talk to with the seller. So the reason why Fiverr are bringing up this business account is because Fiverr believe that We have some sellers here that they're extremely busy. It's it's very hard for them to complete their old job. Like a seller having over, okay, like a seller here having 135 orders in queue. Oh, it would be like, how will I go about this? We have some other people here that are very good in the same skill and need the same niche just as this person is. So this person can decide to go to them and give them some of the job. Like, okay, can you do this job? And you do it perfectly. Okay, I got this job $50, but if you be doing it perfectly, I'll be giving it to you at $30, giving it to you at $20, $25, and they'll be happy, and both of them will be happy at the end of the day. So another another batch that you can get from Fiverr is Fiverr Studio. This Fiverr Studio is the combination of more than one account. Maybe I want to have a team account with a team. So I can decide that, okay, we'll be having like three accounts, and we'll be joining those three accounts together, and we will have it as a studio account. That's what we call Fiverr Studio. That's what we call Fiverr Studio. So also, okay, now let me blow you guys' mind off. I remember someone asking me that, how can I make money on Fiverr? Is there really orders on Fiverr? And is there really money on Fiverr? So I always laugh whenever I see people asking me those kind of questions. So let's check something out. Okay, let's try to check something out. This is someone having 122 orders in queue, and this person basic is $10. So just imagine the amount of orders the person has in queue. So that means if everyone go for this man's basic, because I could see his profile image here, is a man, is a guy. So if everyone is going for this man basic, that means this man has, if everybody go for $10, that means this man has 1,220 $220 in queue, like the amount. So just imagine, some will go for his standard, some will go for his premium, and some will even come for a custom offer. So just imagine the total amount of amount this person is having in queue, of amount this particular person will be having, orders the person will be having in queue. So just imagine this is someone having 20 orders in queue and $80 as the basic. So just imagine as well, this is someone having 211 orders in queue and is having $10 as basic. This is one year 86 $10, 116 $10, 3 and $100. So just imagine, they have really orders. See this one, oh, this one really blew my mind up. This one is having 405 and is having $30 in queue. So just imagine, this one having 424, 385. So just imagine the total number of orders these guys are having in queue. Let's go to another niche again. Let's go to, okay, we haven't go to programming and tech. So let's go to programming and tech this time around, and let's check the website word. So let's check WordPress and let's see. So let's check the programming and tech word and let's see. So this is WordPress. Let's see the total number of orders these people are having in queue as well. It's taking somehow longer. Okay, this is it. Okay, let's wait for the extension to load. The site is still loading. Okay, now let's check. So this person is having 6 orders in queue, $35 as basic, 3 orders in queue, $10 as basic, 120 orders in queue, $1. So this one is having, so you can see there are a lot of money on Fiverr. Like, yeah, if you are a seller and you are very good at what it does, you will definitely make money on Fiverr. So Fiverr has lots of lots of buyers. Let me just be like that. So in this video, I successfully explained to us um how Fiverr operates. I've explained to us how the search tag, the niche and sub niches, how they really relate, their usefulness. I've also tried to explain to us the batches we have on Fiverr. I've tried to explain to us how a gigs really look like, how we can see a gig too, and everything about we need to know about Fiverr. So you guys, thanks so much for staying tuned to the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys so much. So if this is your first time of watching any of my video, just kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, like this video, and I would like you guys to drop your comments on this video. If you have any question, I will definitely answer you guys. I will definitely find time and answer you guys. So thanks so much.